one of the self-doubts that I battle, like you said, it's not failure and it's not success. I battle judgment.
Yes.
You know, I'm oftentimes compared to where I've come from, where I came from. Like, hey, man, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. I'm oftentimes compared to different cultures and societies, and I'm always trying to please everybody.
Oh, man, it's exhausting, right?
And it's so exhausting. Like, I've lost sleep, I've cried, I've like, man, and I've even asked myself. I remember last year, I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, am I good enough?
Interesting.
Like, am I, like, can I do this? Like, in the middle of experiencing some level of accomplishments, in the middle of experiencing some level of success, but because I'm hearing different opinions, and I don't have that peace internally. Well, I didn't have the peace internally. Literally, man, I remember talking to my life coach and my therapist, and we immediately started working on that last year.
Wow.
Because I really started having self-doubt, rather than saying, you know what, you are good enough. You know what, rather than apologizing to myself for some of the stupid decisions I did in the past. And even going back and apologizing to other people so I can release that from my heart and from myself. And so I can experience that greatness that you're talking about. And it's like, I just want to commend you, man. I told you this offline before. I said one of the I hate the word influencers, but one of the impactful people who I follow is you. I just love how you focus on greatness. You focus on serving and helping others and helping others' messages get out there. And I believe we all want to become great, but it starts with our mindset.
Yes.
And you wrote a book called The Greatness Mindset. Unlocking the power of your mind and live your best life today. And I had the opportunity to read through it. I haven't read through all of it, man, because this book is thick. And I love it because I'm like, man, it's a lot of information. And literally within like the first, what page am I on? I'm on page 48 of the pre-copy of the version, man. And I literally have it all marked up because I'm taking my time because I want to continue growing this mind of mine. But in my research, Lewis, while I was getting prepared for this interview on Amazon, hold on, let me go back to my notes. I want to say this correctly. On Amazon, there are over 20,000 books written around mindset and success. And so with you being the #1 podcaster in the world. I mean, over 2 million on YouTube. I don't know how many you're getting on podcasts now. I know you're above 1 million, but you're one of the greatest in this space. What did you see missing in the mindset and success category that this book is going to fill that void?
I think a lot. I mean, for most, what I have studied over the last 10 years of all these great minds and leaders from all walks of life and professions, was a lot of it was about like discipline and a growth mindset. It was like, be disciplined if you want to achieve greatness and have a good mindset. Like, just work hard, hustle, be disciplined, and have a growth mindset. And those were all great things. I think those are all accurate, and I subscribe to these things. But there was something missing for me. And because I was doing a lot of these things, I was working on myself. I was growing. I was like, I'm interviewing people. I'm going to workshops. So I'm in a growth mindset. I'm disciplined. I'm working hard. Like, I'm doing the things that I hear other people tell you to do about being successful and striving for greatness. But there was something missing, and that was the healing factor. That was the healing component that people don't talk about. To be great, they never say in the 7 steps to be great or be successful, heal. They never say that. I haven't seen that. It's more of like, get coaches and mentors. Yes, something I am talking about as well, and I believe in. Get a goal. Yes. Get a game plan. Yes. Be disciplined. Yes. Go beyond what you think you're capable of. Okay, yes. Okay, I'm doing that. But why do I still not feel good? It's because I haven't mended and healed the memories of my past. I haven't created new meaning around why all these things happened, why I went through all these different things, and why I felt the way I felt as a kid. I didn't mend those memories. And so therefore, I'm doing all the things that everyone says, but I still don't feel good about myself. I still don't feel like I love myself no matter how much success and greatness I have. I still don't feel enough. So what is the point of all this? And how much farther do I need to go in order to feel enough? Why not focus on feeling enough and knowing I still am a work in progress and I want to generate and give more to the world? I'm never going to be a finished product, but I accept and am enough with where I'm at, and I'm still in process. That was the big shift for me. So this is the book that I wish I could have read 10 years ago. I was like, I wish this was available when I was 16, struggling, when I was 21 in transition, when I was 30 and I was in breakdown from a relationship and business and health stuff. And I was just, what is missing inside of me that needs to feel the thing I need to feel? Why is it not working? I've accomplished these goals. I've been successful. I transitioned from sports to business. I've made the 7 figures. Okay, why am I still not feeling the things I truly want to feel? Why do I not feel joy, happiness, and love in my heart? Maybe there's moments of this, but why do I not feel it consistently? And that has been a 10-year journey of interviewing the world's greatest athletes, celebrities, billionaires, scientists, doctors, neuroscientists, therapists, and understanding what this is, what causes people to doubt themselves, what holds them back from their greatness, and truly the healing power, and how when you marry the healing power with your dreams, you have a renewable energy that is so sustainable, you feel like you can go forever. You feel like you have this pure, clean energy in your heart and in your soul. You have clarity about your mission and your meaningful mission, which is one of the first things I talk about, that in your path to greatness, you've got to get clear. I'm a big believer in getting clear in one sentence what your mission is. If we are not clear on our mission and we do not have sustainable, renewable, clean, pure energy pouring from our soul and pouring from our heart to take on the adversities and the challenges of the world in the pursuit of our mission, then we're always going to be struggling and frustrated and feeling like, I'm never catching a break, and why are these things always happening to me? So we've got to cleanse the soul and cleanse our heart in whatever process, method, philosophy, or strategy that works for you. I felt like in the last 10 years, I've done so many of these different healing modalities because I wanted to see what worked. And a lot of them worked, and I don't do just one thing. I've done meditation retreats. I've done scientific meditation studies. I've done different therapies. I've done Wim Hof training and ice training and breathing training in Poland. I've done different emotional intelligence and leadership workshops where you really dive into the past and release things in certain ways. I have an emotional coach that I meet with every 2 weeks. I do lots of different things, and I've done lots of different things to process, release, and heal the memories of the past that caused me to believe I am not enough. And once I was able to break through that, and it's not like a one-time event. It's a journey of constantly improving and reminding yourself to release 20, 30, 40 years of conditioning. It's a journey of healing your nervous system so that when you feel someone is attacking you or judging you from the outside, you're able to breathe through it as opposed to react through it from a wound. You're not defensive. That takes time. It takes practice. It takes applying the lessons you learn and creating wisdom the next time it happens, because it will continue to happen in the world. And so all of this is a process. And I created the book that I wish I could have read 10 years ago, that I wish I could have read 2 years ago, that could simplify why I was so confused, why I was not clear, why I was not feeling the things I wanted to feel, and the exact process, practically and scientifically, based on research of all these interviews I've done on how to apply this for myself. Everything I do stems from a problem I'm trying to overcome for myself. And then it just so happens to be, there's a lot of people that feel a similar pain that want to overcome it as well. So I wanted to simplify the complicated. I want to give a clear game plan for people on how to execute getting to the next stage in their life. If they feel stuck, if they feel broken, if they feel in a breakdown, if they feel stagnant, if they feel unclear, like if you don't have a one-sentence clarity of the direction you're going, that is also including other people in your life, then you're just never going to feel as fulfilled. You might have moments of fun and excitement and all these different things, but at the end of the day, you may not feel fulfilled. And so that's why this is a whole journey throughout this book of 10 years of lessons, my own personal mistakes, and growth in the process.
I want to go back to healing, man, because it's like you're speaking on something that I think a lot of people don't really understand the value of healing. And to someone watching right now, they're saying, okay, cool, I need to heal. But Lewis, Ayo, Lewis named so many different things that he did. What would you say to someone watching right now? Okay, hey, listen, they're saying they need to heal. What are the first two or three things they should try, they should look into to start that process in a healthy way?
Well, first off, most people don't want to acknowledge they need to heal, because I was that person for my whole life. And I was just like, no, I don't need to heal anything. I got everything figured out. I'm successful. I'm making money. I'm accomplishing my goals. I'm a leader. What do you mean? I don't need to heal anything. Stop talking to me about healing. Stop talking to me about this. And so I have a lot of empathy and compassion and understanding if someone doesn't think that's part of their journey, because I was so guarded and defensive to think that something was wrong with me. And this is not about right or wrong, good or bad. This is about what is holding you back? What is making you less effective than the person you want to become? And again, it's not you have to do something, you need to, or it's not a judgment. It's what is the thing that causes you to feel anger, stress, resentment, or a lack of forgiveness in your life? If you have those feelings, let's address it. I call it healing. You can call it reconciliation. You can call it letting go. You can call it whatever you want to. But for me, the first step would be, for me, is creating a fear list. And I try to make I try to make it more mainstream and accessible personally, because I would have never have listened to heal, when I was a teenager or 20s. I'd have been like, no, just tell me what to do to make money. It's like, just tell me what to do to be more successful and build a big platform. And this is what I would say to myself, create a list of your biggest fears and write them down. Whatever is causing you to not act, whatever is causing you to feel insecure when you put something out, whatever is causing you to doubt yourself, create a list of your fears, your fear list. And let's take a look at those first. And let's reflect, why are these things fears? The goal is to not be fearful, but is to have the courage to act in spite of these fears or in the face of these fears. And at different seasons of life, we're going to face different new obstacles. And there's going to be things that make us feel nervous or a little bit, fearful. But it's when we lack the courage and the tools and the ability to act in the face of those fears, that holds us back. So we need to address, why is this holding me back?